So this morning, I got a little something. I don't know if it's a story, but whatever the fuck. We're in quarantine, so you take what we give you.
Lay it on me. Put it in my back and see if it fizzes.
So I've been running again, which is nice. I feel reborn because I need to have. We've talked about it. The gym. You go to the gym. People are working out. I'm working out. I'm here to work out. You lift weights. You get some different things. You move some things around. At home, I struggle. I do even on the road in a hotel. You feel so bored and stuck that you're like, I'll just do push-ups to get this energy out.
Right.
Here, I wake up, I do my meditation. The TV's right there. I got Criterion Channel. I got Netflix. I got Amazon. I got Hulu. I got books up the ass.
It's tough. You got to push back and do that after your workout.
Yeah, so I've been having trouble with the push-ups and stuff. So I started running because running again... You could just go and you feel the wind whipping. You're outside at least. You're getting that air.
Oh, yeah.
And I got the little spiky ball, so I'm really working the plantar, doing a lot of stretching because I'm old and gay. But I'm running again. And then Saturdays, Sarah and I have been doing these long runs together, long, slow. We used to call them LSD in high school, long, slow distance, where most of the week you're trying to cook and set personal records and run negative splits, they call it, faster. Each mile's faster than the last. But on Saturdays, we just go, we're taking it easy. We're having a conversation. We're enjoying it. Nice long run. And today, I wake up a little early. I'm trying to get her out of bed. And it's that clammy, cloudy.
Oh, I know the clammy cloud.
Clammy, cloudy, not quite raining, forecasted to be rain all day.
All you want to do is just shut everything down and lay in bed and rub one out.
Right, so I'm looking out the window, and we have a metaphorical window of it's about to be not clammy, cloudy, but wet and wacky.
Yes, in the morning.
So I go, we got to get out of here while it's cold and clammy, or clammy and cloudy, and we get up, and right as we're putting our sneaks on, it starts to drizzle a little bit. And the drizzle makes you go, do we need to run? Why don't we just fuck in the ass?
Yeah, exactly. You want to give up immediately, but you tried. You can say you still tried.
So we go, let's just go. Sometimes the drizzle is nice for a run. You're getting a nice sprinkle, you know?
I guess, but then you worry it's going to Katrina on you in 2 seconds.
Well, don't get the cat ahead of the dog here. That old saying. So we run all the way down to Long Island City, through the projects there and into the park, and it's gorgeous, and it's drizzling, so it's getting a little drippy-dippy. All of a sudden, we hit that mile mark, and whoosh, God's asshole just opens up, and it's just pouring rain. Like that Woodstock 94 pouring rain. You can't even see. I got glasses. They're covered in water. They're beating. They're steaming. My mask is soaking wet.
Oh, the mask.
And I wore a jacket that I thought would beat off the rain, but it was just like a Gap $28 jacket.
Right.
It soaks through. My phone is soaked. Pants, shoes. You know that like you can't get wetter than wet. It was like a pool swim.
Oh, yeah.
And we were saying you want to stop running because you're like, this sucks to run like this. But if you stop, you're just extending the rain time.
You got to get home. Yeah, you want to make it.
So we're running. I'm blind as a bat. And there's a bunch of other runners out there. And we're kind of like, I'm doing the like, this is crazy.
Right.
And we were fucking soaked. And you know, in New York, the sewers fill and it smells like the inside of my father's asshole.
Yes.
And it's like a foot of water and it's too big to jump over. So you're just going right in it, splishing, splashing. Soaked, Mark.
The worst, the squishy shoe. Nothing worse than that wet shoe, the wet sock, not a dry sock. The pants are wet. The shirt's sticking to you. Your nipples hurt. I hate it.
Well, everything was soaked through. I mean, literally it was like jumping in a pool. But then you kind of just accept. You're like, all right, I guess we're soaked. And our times are going down because we're just bombing trying to get out of this rain.
Right.
And we go to Lots of Bagels. I go there every morning. And I walk in and I'm just like soaked. You could tell they're like, oh, you're too wet. Get the fuck out of here.
Mexicans.
But I pulled my cash out. And it's a $20 bill just drenched.
Yeah.
And I got it by the corner like this. I just hand her a wet, like the ink is running. She's an Inca. And we get our bagels. We walk back and it's just pouring rain. The bag is all wet. The bagels just fall out of it. But then I got stripped naked in the kitchen, put some dry clothes on, dry sock after a wet sock, dry
Yes.
panties after a wet panty, put on my favorite sheath underwear, and just enjoyed a nice bagel and being dry after being wet. Nothing better.
Nothing better, especially the whole body too. Like you were soaked, and every pair of clothing you had on was soaked, and you get those wet clothes off. That's a peach.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice little morning. And then later on, it got nice out, so we went for a long walk and got hit with a little rain at the end of that again. But it felt like Cusack. It's romantic to be soaking wet in the rain.
It is. It's dramatic, and you feel like you're gonna make out with your lady and feel an epiphany and get a boner. It's nice.
Well,
But-
it's nice when you switch from, oh my God, it's wet,
Right.
to just like, all right, well,
Yeah.
what the fuck, I'm soaked.